Right, I think that they're here, George.
Are they? Haven't seen.
Right, please, come in.
Ooh,
Hi.
live studio audience.
Wow, yes.
It was wild.
Say
Thank
hello
you.
to Alan Carr, everybody.
Hello, love. Thank you for having me.
Yes, it's
Thank you
all
for
right.
coming on.
Thanks for
Quite
coming.
nervous.
You should be. This is no laughing matter. This is a serious job interview.
When was your last
Can
job
I put
interview?
me tea in me oldie mag?
Yes,
Of
you
course
absolutely can.
Make yourself at home.
Thank you, I will. Fine. I'm intermittent fasting, so if I get ready.
Literally, I just heard the funniest quote before we started filming. Yeah, just, I can't have any calories before 11 o'clock.
I can't. I'm gagging. 27 minutes and 32 seconds to put something nice in my mouth. So get on without.
podcast
Let's
goes
make
well.
this drag.
Jesus Christ. Well, thank you so much for coming.
Oh, thank you.
much.
This is the Useless Hotline where
Yep.
we help all the rotten people in the world.
We attempt to help.
We try
It's
our
never really
absolute
goes very
best.
well.
Yeah.
No.
Because I've worked in a few call centres myself.
I know.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
I know. Don't
the-
worry,
Be
we're
a
going to go all over
professional.
that, love.
Okay, fabulous.
Don't you worry.
Yeah.
But we're mostly here today to talk about your new show out on ITVX called Changing Ends.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yes.
Yeah. Do you remember that one?
No, I was oh, yeah, the critically acclaimed sitcom.
Yes. So I want to dive into that first before we divulge all the awful parts of your personality.
Right.
Have we got time for that?
No, we've not. Yeah. We'll have an extended cut when he leaves. Yeah, then we'll really go in. No, so I wanted to know, how did the show come about? Was it your idea that you pitched, or did somebody approach you?
Well, it was like, I got approached to do it, and it took forever. I mean, this was looking 6 years ago. And I thought, most of my stand-up's quite autobiographical, and I thought it was very weird, me being camp, fat,
What?
glass. I know, I'm
I also think
camp.
that's weird
I'm
about him.
camp.
Yeah.
Deal with it. And then my dad was football manager of the
Yeah.
team growing up. So not only was I bullied for being fat, goofy, gay, and glasses, I was also bullied for football as well, which I didn't give a shit about.
Yeah.
So so it was always festering in the back of my mind, and then I thought, right, I'm going to write a sitcom, and I made it very easy, but it takes forever to do it.
Oh my gosh, that is mental. And how? I mean, I've watched the show. I'm currently out on episode 4.
Lovely.
I'm loving it. I literally, the writing is. I mean, I assume you did a lot of it.
Yeah,
like the
and with
jokes.
Simon Carlisle as
Oh,
well.
right,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. He's
Honestly,
another gayer.
It's very.
A gayer. Is that
Yes,
is
a
that the
gayer.
technical
That's
term?
the technical. You're allowed
Yeah.
to say that now, aren't you? I'm bringing it back out. Bummer. Bummer. I'm reclaiming bummer.
I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
I'll be allowed to do that one. Maybe you take the wheels on that one,
Reclaim
Max.
bummer. Let's do it.
You
right
can
here.
say, we can say
Yeah,
bummer.
I've had bumder. I don't really know what that means. I think it's just.
Bumder.
I
I've
think
had
that's the
in
French
between us, that
version.
is.
Oh,
I've
is
had,
it?
I've had Dirt Track Devil, Marmite Minor.
Oh, I don't know if I like Marmite Minor. You either love it or you hate it.
Yeah, I guess. Marmite Minor.
Yeah, who has the
I
time?
assume the minor is in terms of...
Yeah, I don't think it
Don't
means
wanna throw any
minors and
allegations your
children.
way.
Yeah, no.
Not minor.
Jesus
Oh no,
Christ.
that's dark.
Oh my God.
No, you didn't
Sorry.
go there.
We're 5 minutes in. Jesus Christ.
Is this an actual podcast? You trying to like?
There's police outside. No, but I mean, it's very rare that I watch like a TV show nowadays where I audibly laugh out loud so often. Honestly.
So it didn't happen with this one either.
No. Yeah.
Imagine it was one of them. No, the thing is, listen, we all watch a lot of sitcoms. Very rarely, I just find recently there's not many sitcoms that I do laugh at. And so it's a bit like with my stand-up. I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but I find those jokes funny that I say. And that's what I always say to when these comedians say, oh, well, how'd you get started? Write jokes for yourself, because even if no one else is laughing in the room, you'll have a laugh. Because it's my sense of humour.
And laughter's
I think I'm
contagious.
hysterical. I think I'm 5 stars
You are,
every
yeah.
night. 'Cause I'm like, and I'm a bit like that with the sitcom. And I wanted to write a sitcom that had laughs in it, because sometimes you go to sitcom and it's all fucking doom and gloom. It's misery. Come on. Let's have a laugh. And that's what I wanted to do.
I've got a power lunch with Kirsty Allsop at 12.
yes,
is the funniest thing. Me and my boyfriend just keep saying it to each other. It'll be like, what you doing today? I go, I've got a power lunch with Kirsty. I cannot stop saying it.
Well, ITV wanted me in. I didn't want to be in the
Yeah.
show. I just thought, let that kid, because that kid Ollie's
Oh,
brilliant.
my
and
gosh.
Sean and Nancy.
He's
fantastic.
really good.
I just didn't want to be in it. But they went, and it does add a little another texture to it, doesn't it? Because you know, I can look back at the way things have changed from the 80s and everything, and we live in a world now where everyone's got labels and stuff, and you know, and I wanted to do that bit before you realised you were gay. Like, you know, I would come in and say, "Dad, I got country dancing today. I need, you know what I mean? Mum, have you got any pink tights? I'm playing a pig." And of course, my mum's like, my dad's paper would come down and go, "What?" And then, but I wanted that innocence where you don't really know. Everyone knew in Northampton I was gay, apart from me. But I like that idea.
It's so weird that you say that, because I had a very similar experience. Like, I remember people...
you out yet?
No, this is actually this is actually my coming out story. But people were calling me gay before I even knew what that meant.
Yes.
And I did get taken to football practice, and I cried because when they said that we would be dribbling, I was like, "That's not very hygienic." I literally said to my mum, I was like, "I don't want to spit everywhere." I started spitting, and my mum was like, "What is going on here? Are you taking the piss? Arrest this man! Quick, they're here! Bring them in!" That must be a fire alarm test.
Oh my God, is the chat so hot? The anecdotes are on fire.
Oh my gosh. It's all right, it's finished that. I say we keep that in, that was brilliant.
You got to keep that in.
Yeah.
Funny. But you see, I had the other thing as well. Very camp, and then they'd find out that my dad was the football manager, and then they would put me in as the team. What's the word? Team leader?
Captain.
There you go.
And I would be like, no, come on, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So I'd be captain.
Literally.
I would be screaming. I would hit the ball with my hand like that, and then just, you know, and if there was a bit of egg on me, you know, the kit from the bloody lost property box, I was always losing my kit.
Yeah.
And then, so it was just a nightmare.
It is wild. I mean, my dad was a fireman and in the army, so I completely
Was he quite masculine, your dad?
Very.
Have you heard what the scientists sort of say?
Yeah.
If your dad's hyper masculine, they make a very camp son because it curbs the population. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll have a gay son then. As I am
You won't have a gay son, love.
You'll have one in your bed, love. What is going on? This is Phil.
Everybody caught shots.
I don't know what's happening. Anyway, back to Ollie.
Yeah.
So I obviously got to hear him speak at the ITVX showcase.
Yeah.
And when I watched him soon after in the show, I couldn't believe how good of an actor he was, because it's like night and day. His actual like personality, voice and everything. Yeah. He must have taken direction so well.
Yeah, he was brilliant. I mean, he's such a quick mind as well, and he just, you know, loads of notes at it. I mean, and he does carry the show. It's about him. He was just brilliant. He's really intelligent. He's going to go really far. And I jokingly said, and they've made some clickbait about it, but I just didn't want him like in 20 years time, you know, in a bed sit, you know, rolling his own with like beside him going, being Alan Carr ruined my life. Because these kids, these child actors, they come back at you, don't they?
Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, you know.
I'll see you in Mykonos, Ollie.
So no, but I mean, his family are just the best and all that. And he's just really intelligent, because I had over 450 audition tapes, kids wanting to be younger than me, and some of them were so beautiful. Some of them were just offensive. I don't want to see a kid in a fat suit.
Oh, God.
No. And there was one who had high heels on and a football shirt. Hi, I'm Alan. I was like, I don't want that kid working in telly again.
Did a child really get in a fat suit?
Yes.
That was true.
Yeah, and I said, I'll give you fucking smashed up teeth for free. Of course, I would not advocate hitting the child.
No, absolutely not.
Many allegations thrown your way.
Jesus
We're
Christ.
going to all be finished.
Oh my
Cancer. We're going to be
It'll end up a 5-minute long episode.
Yeah.
So 450 came through, and some of them were good, some of them were all right. And then ITV, I mean, you might think this is boring, but what you have to understand, when you write scripted comedy, they give you money per script. And they went, you've written 3 scripts, which are all very funny, but if you haven't got a young Alan, then why are we paying you?
Yeah.
You need to get a young Alan. And then we just couldn't find anyone. I thought, oh no, it's not going to ever happen. And then Ollie came through.
What was it about him then that made him different?
He didn't go, hello. He came in and was like really nuanced and all that, and gave a really good deep performance. And then as soon as he went, we closed the door and went, yes, we've got it. And then we said to ITV, we've got a young Alan.
All the other Alans lined up outside. Heard the
yes. I could slowly hear the boy's fat suit deflate.
I was literally just going to say, pop to the sumo suit, like, fuck's
got
sake.
Zempic.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah, have your family seen the show, and what do people that like grew up with you think of it?
Yeah, I mean, my family's seen the show. I was teasing my mum. I said, Mum, look, you're very masculine. We'll have to get a man to play you. We're speaking to Hulk Hogan. Arnie. And she was like, bloody hell. And then because my mum was probably the original wag, because she was Northampton. No Bond Street there, but then we got someone who played her, and she was spot on. But I mean, I didn't want to throw my mum under. All my mum was worried about was that the woman was a minger and was like a rough old woman. So we made a really, really nice, and I took them all out for dinner. My mum and my fake mum, my dad and my fake dad, and they all got on really well. So I just didn't. My mum and dad are older. Older.
That's important.
I don't want them sitting there and it's like a hatchet job. Like, you know what I mean? Shit mum, shit dad. I wanted them to sit back, relax, and they love it.
Oh, good.
My dad's watched it over and over again and all that. He just loves it. And my mum's really pleased. So that's really good.
Yeah.
I don't want to piss them off.
No,